Do you ever get that feeling like something's off? Like the world's kind of falling apart and no one's really talking about it? I sat down to write this, and honestly, maybe I shouldn't. Some people will say, don't waste your time. Others will just laugh it off. But here I am anyway, saying something in a world that's busy saying everything. And somehow still saying nothing. There was a time when we explored the world by actually walking through it. Now we just scroll past it. Swipe, like, click, next. And really, the more we know, the less it feels like we're understanding anything. Back in the days, knowledge was something sacred. It came from elders, books, people who lived what they taught. It took time. It had value. Now, it's just everywhere. Free, fast, forgettable. Ask Google, go ask ChatGPT, get an answer. But are we really learning something or just collecting noises? The thing is, knowledge used to mean power, but now it's owned by companies, governments, and algorithms. We think we are free because everything's online, but someone is still choosing what we see, and we don't know it all. In the past, they burned books to control ideas. Today, they just distract you until you stop caring at all. Let's rewind a bit. Way back in prehistory, knowledge was passed word by word, mouth by mouth. No books, no schools, just people telling stories around fires. Then came writing, Egypt, China, India, and finally ideas could be saved. But still, only the elite had access. Fast forward to Europe, Middle Ages, most people couldn't read. Books were rare, only priests and royalty had them. Then, boom, Gutenberg shows up with the printing press in the 14,000s. Massive game changer, books for the people everywhere. Knowledge starts to spread. Then the Enlightenment hits in the 17,000s. Science, reason, questioning everything. People start waking up. And now, the internet shows up, unlimited info in your pocket. But with all that access, we have lost something. Depth, meaning, patience. We thought that access to everything will make us smarter. But now, we just skim. We forget stuff 5 minutes later. Everything's surface level. And the worst part, we're easier to control than ever, and we think we're being free? Oh my god, please. Not by force, but by overload. Too many voices, too many noise, so we stop questioning anything and think we're right. What if it all shut down? No internet, no screens, no electricity.
We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost.
Could we survive that? Is that even a question to ask? Would we even know who we are? Without the noise, without the fit, without the likes? Truth is, they don't need to lock you in a cell anymore. They just make sure you never stop scrolling. When they take away your ability to think for yourself, they don't even need to lie. They just bury the truth under a pile of distractions. That's why you're seeing all of these messages and information, and you don't know anymore if this is true or this is fake, and that's where the problem begins. Real knowledge isn't just about facts, it's about wisdom, context, being able to think by yourself. Real freedom doesn't come from knowing everything, it comes from understanding what matters. And look, I'm not here to tell you to throw away your phone and move to a cabin in the woods. No. But if you have been feeling like that, feeling lost, numb, or overwhelmed, you are not crazy, you are not alone, you are human, and your brain is just tired. So, in all this mess, how do you find what's real? Start with peace, not stress. Look for what helps you grow, not for what gets clicks or likes. Truth doesn't scream, it whispers. And if it brings you closer to love, to people, to your purpose, that's probably a good place to start. I didn't make this to go viral. I made this because someone somewhere still wants to think, still wants to feel. I did it to plant a seed that can be deleted or censored. That is awareness. This isn't just a message. It's an echo. A sign that someone, somewhere out there, still dares to think.